Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Meow, 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 meow. You guys hear the music? We're back, baby! Gonna rock, huh? How do I like my tie? How do I like my tie? Maven orange, baby. Right. Oh, yeah. Missed the damn stream, boys. I love streaming. It's fun, eh? Right, so Bitcoin, boys. I told you. I told you Bitcoin was going to be a fake out. This was not real. This was a fake out. How did I know? How did he know? Well, I'll tell you. There's no October this year. October's fucking over. It's ended. It's canceled.
Show us how you made that prediction.
It's the easiest thing in the world, boys. Dumb money concepts, right? What did we see? Monthly failure. That's it. That's literally it. Okay? That's literally it. That on top of we've just had a multi-year bull rally. And a lot of people are like, oh no, the bull market just started. Wrong! Bull market started in 2022. You can see it right here. 2022. It's been going for 3 years. So you're looking for exits. Where are we going now? We're going low, boys. Okay. I unfortunately did not take the shorts. Why? Because that was stupidly fast. Okay. Was not able to take it, of course, right? And I am cautious shorting a bull market, right? Like to get the very top of a bull market is very difficult, okay? If I had shorted like immediately here, I would have been in just a terrible position, right? So I didn't know if this was going to pump up to 140. Who knows? It could have gone higher and then I could have completely liquidated myself. So it's a terrible idea to be shorting something that is rocketing, right? But now that we've had, hey, weekly candles are closing pretty bearishly, I'm looking for shorts now, okay? Looking for shorts now. Again, not a good idea to be shorting the bottom of a range. So what you want to do is maybe you're just going to miss the trade, okay? You might just not be able to take a short, unfortunately. I want a short here. All right. I want to be shorting these monthly levels, more or less, okay? If I jump to regular Bitcoin, I even wrote down sell here, okay? Now, it looks like, so what I'm seeing, okay, is guess what? The weekly failed to make the new lows here, so it's probably going to come up again, okay? You've got these monthly failures, right? So it probably come up still, and then we can sell here and get it back down by the end of the month again, okay? So the next week is probably going to be bullish, okay? This today is just meaningless, okay? This doesn't really matter today. Look, we're probably actually, we might even want to long this. See? We could just long it even, right? It's probably a decent long here. No joke. Probably a decent long there. Because you've still got people trying to exit their positions. The shorts aren't filled all fully yet, right? So maybe we'll just take a long. Fuck it. Fuck it. Take a long. Let's see what we're going to win or lose. If we put a buy limit, we can just kind of test $600, right? Now, Bitcoin is quite, you know, it'll be something like this, right? Do a 1 hour sort of trade, right? So we're taking the Bitcoin longs here, okay? Now, just because I'm a bear doesn't mean I'm not going to long. I'm going to do both, right? I'm actually safer probably longing usually, right? But I think it's time we switch over and we start trading some crypto, boys. Is Bitcoin? Yeah, of course it's Bitcoin. But this is gonna. But NQ. So NQ we took a long on already. Made a little bit of money. I did take a loss as well. I tried to trade the open. But we did take a long here, right? And then I messed it up a bit. Now, what I'm looking at the NQ right now is you've got, you know, the daily's pumping up, right? Failures on those lows. That was a weekly level, right? Not a weekly level, a daily level or something. I don't know. It was something, right? So that was a decent level. We've got these levels above, right? So we're kind of in the middle of like a little bit of, we just had that 2 hour close, right? 2 hour close back within. So I'd like to catch a wick down here. It'd be really nice. I'm not sure if it is going to go down there. And if there's a rejection off of these weekly levels, then I'll short it, right? But we're going to watch the reaction on the NQ. And honestly, we could watch Bitcoin too. No. Gold's not going anywhere, bro. So this Bitcoin filled that gap, right? Let's remove all the drawings and actually just draw out for Bitcoin. How about? Let's do our levels on Bitcoin, huh? Monthly, right? Bounce off the monthly. Draw some more monthlies. Right? That's kind of, I don't want it to get below there for the long, right? Honestly, we might have entered the wrong time, but more or less that's what we want to be looking for. You're getting back up here, right? Now weeklies, weekly levels, weekly levels here, right? Weekly levels. This is kind of the weekly zone I'd like. There's just so much chop in this chart that I don't like it very much. There's a monthly level. There. Drew out some levels. Then you've got weekly up here. Okay, we've got some decent levels drawn out now, right? That's kind of the range you're looking at, right? Down here up to here, right? Monthly level there. So we can trade Bitcoin here today even. So let's look at 4-hour closed bullishly off that level. That would have been nice to take the long earlier today. Nice 2-hour close, right? Should continue. So for day trading Bitcoin, day trading Bitcoin, you don't really have much for levels here. You gain that stuff, but this is probably what you're looking at on lows, right? In this zone. If we regain these zones, I'd like to just draw level here, right? If you want to regain those zones, you're going to go for these highs, right? So this is what I'm thinking is so it could come here or it could just go straight here, right? I don't know. Just for the intraday here. We need to watch it regain this zone. If it does, it's going to go up to this zone, okay? If it comes back down and loses this level, it's going to come here, okay? That's basically what we're looking at, okay? So if we lose this level, it's going to come here, and then we can re-enter down here, okay? Buy limit down there, right? Sell limit up there, boom. Bitcoin, that's how you do it. And then here, NASDAQ sort of similar, following a similar sort of pattern. Previous structure throughout the day, rallied back up. If it does come down, it's going to come down here, right? If not, it's just going to shoot for this level here, right? Those are weekly levels, right? Probably want to sell there. Sell limit. Boom. NASDAQ and Bitcoin. News right now, hey? Doubt it. Fed. Think he's going to do anything stupid? 69 viewers, right on, bro. Bitcoin. We got to start trading more crypto. I want some crypto content. Crypto is hard for me to trade. Crypto is very hard to trade. Yeah, I agree with that. Boom, 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 boom. Should we take some Bitcoin longs here? Wow, 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 wow. Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Okay. Let's just test run, see how much that's going to charge us. Okay, 1 lot on Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then top step 2. No stream for a week? That's not true. I took Friday off and Monday was a holiday, so. Received a payout from your firm on Friday. Thank you. Over 10 payouts. Awesome, bro. Good work. Maven's the best, bro. Your company does not allow news trading? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. Not really, no. You're not really going to get hurt by it, but you can't profit in 2 minutes on either side of red folder planned news events, right? So the major events, 2 minutes, the profits don't count. So, because it gets crazy spikes. I believe like something like Powell speaking is not, like this won't count as a red folder, but you'll have to ask the support, right? Because this is not like a news event. This is like a speech. It's different.
Are you long streaming this week?
A long stream? Probably not, no. How many payouts can someone get in a month with Maven? As many as you want. Depends how many accounts you have. How is what? I don't know what you mean by how is what. WAP is a program that you can use to clip my stuff, and if you want to make money, you can clip. It's in the Kick. If you scroll down on Kick, in the section below, you can click on WAP, and you can, if you clip highly engaging content. So if you get a lot of views, we pay you like $1 per 1,000 or something. Yeah, speeches would make no sense to be a red folder news, because it doesn't, like, there's no you don't know what time it's going to go at, right? So nothing is going to happen at 9:20, right? Nothing is happening, right? The red folder, the 2 minute thing is already done, right? It's just for those crazy volatile spikes that firms don't allow news, right? Because then you could just do random shit and pass. How do you become a Maven influencer? Become an influencer first. Get a large following. That's how. Yeah, dog. Right. Crypto stuff, boys. Look at this. Doom in the markets. Doom. So I've been a holder of CRO, and that would have been a beautiful buy if you bought down there. CRO is my favorite altcoin. Why? Because it has a credit card. It has a use case. People stake CRO for different things. It's been around for a long time. CRO has been around since like 2017 or something like that. I can't remember. And it's been able to last through multiple bear markets. So super safe. If we get massive drop downs, they've been able to survive. They were probably pretty close to going under, I imagine, but they didn't. So they know how to manage their shit, right? And now they're probably better off than before. A lot of altcoins, I don't know if you guys watch much for altcoins, but that was a beautiful weekly close on CRO. You know, the monthly is also pretty good. So I'd be stacking CRO, right? CRO is probably a really awesome one to be holding. Solana, you're getting kind of this monthly failure. I wouldn't be a huge fan of Solana at this point. I do have a bit. Solana's not looking great. XRP, everyone wants to know about XRP. Oh wow, that was a beautiful buy up. Okay, I'd be an XRP bull here probably. This is great for XRP Bitcoin comparison. Yeah, look at that. Wow, imagine getting in. Imagine getting in at that. That's crazy. Like $1 per XRP. WorldCoin, unfortunately. I was hopeful of this coin, but I'm going to keep it on my radar. BNB, I wish I could hold it. Wish I could hold it where I don't have a crypto account that can hold BNB though. Link. Link looks all right. Not too bad. Wouldn't be a huge holder. ADA, beautiful crash again. Pick those up. Those will be really nice to pick up some ADA. But yeah, there's only so much money you can allocate to places, right? So what about Doge? Same sort of thing. Across the board, altcoins kind of did that thing. And if you're going to see a massive pump right now on altcoins, it'll be now, more or less. You know, there's still a possibility that we come up for another rally on Bitcoin. You know, that could have just been a fake out to the downside before, you know, the last push up, right? But the reality with crypto right now is this is the top, right? Like it doesn't matter if this is the top or if this is the top. We're at the top, right? There's going to be a pullback somewhat soon, and you don't know if it's literally already started. But I would be looking to be a bear, right? I have been more or less a bear since all year, basically, right? I got bullish again here, right? Because of some solid closes, right? And then bearish at 120, right? Literally, this was the only time in the last year that I was bullish was right here, right? And I guess I was bullish up here, down here too, when it dumped down pretty hard. But that, yeah, I guess that's the beginning of the year. I was a bear here. I was a bull here. And now I'm a bear again, right? But we are going to long this back up, even though I'm a bear. My favorite crypto to trade? Obviously Bitcoin, bro. Makes no sense to be anything but Bitcoin. This might come down after that failure. I'm gonna close that and try to long lower. Yeah, after that failure, I'm gonna try to long lower. We'll just leave this one. This one's not a huge deal. What's going on here? NASDAQ long. Yeah, we'll probably NASDAQ long also if it comes down. Same sort of thing, right? If it comes down, but the NASDAQ's just pumping, dude. You don't want to be longing tops, right? You want to see, so the trick with trading is look for a solid close or a failure, right? Then you know the direction, and then you wait for the pullback, and then you enter. That's it. Lost money on the Bitcoin crash. Everyone did. Everyone lost money. They're still ripping on NASDAQ, eh? Have I ever passed a mini? No, I don't trade the minis. And there's no, like, I assume you mean pass. You mean have I ever gotten a payout from the mini? No, one, I don't get payouts from my own firm. And two, I don't trade the minis. The minis to me are like, it's a fun way to flip a small amount of money very quickly. You know what I mean? To me, if you want to play and have fun, that's what the minis are for, right? It's a completely new thing that not a whole lot of people want, right? It's not the two step is the bread and butter of prop firms, right? But if you want to get paid that day, that's what the mini's for. I don't care about that. I don't care about money. I don't care about getting paid per day. I just want to trade, right? So what do? I just trade whatever all the time. How much money did I lose in my portfolio in the crash? I don't know, a few thousand. Depends what you mean by my portfolio, right? I don't have much money. One, I'm not really holding crypto. Two, I closed out all of my stocks. So I didn't really lose much. I've literally been talking about this for the past month, right? Nice. So one more hopefully and we can get right back in. Do I have a ledger? There are ledgers that exist that are somewhat correlated to me. For safety and for legal purposes, I have no money anywhere that I can touch. It's not my money. I don't own anything. And that's probably how you guys want it to be too. If you make more money, then people want it. I'm probably the brokest rich guy ever. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I have nothing, bro. I quite literally get paid the bare minimum to survive. Without having to worry. I have zero expendable money. Increase the consistent score on mini. No. Oh, if you guys want, today is the last day of the sale on the mini, the 200% profit split. It's the very last day to do that. Somebody yesterday, I had an interview with them. They made, they spent $400, I think, and they made $6,500 in one day, and they got paid out already. Mod said it was over. Oh, it might be over today. Today's the last day, Emma told me, so. Get up on that horse. Get up on that thing. Do not change the Maven price. We actually lowered it. If you guys want to check it out, bro. Maven's got a new website. This is fucking sick. See this? Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh. We've been all over the news, too. Wow, Maven's huge, boys. Look at that. 100 million total funding. Right, and I believe we changed the pricing on. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know. I honestly don't know which one. I've forgotten. I've absolutely forgotten what we changed. That's the crazy thing about like corporate stuff, right? Is like we make decisions and then it takes so long to plan them out. Like we decided months ago, I think, to lower the prices. Right? I think the minis and the instant got lower. So 5K, 3 steps the same, I think, right? The 1 step I think might have gotten lower. I don't know. The 2 step is obviously not getting lower. If anything, the 2 step price should be higher. Like on it, like the Maven is doing something that we should not be doing, right? Like we shouldn't be half the price of the rest of the industry on the 2 step. The 2 step is the challenge that everyone loves, right? But we do that for you guys, right? But we lowered the price of these other ones too. Instant is lower. I think the mini is a bit lower. I can't remember. I honestly do not remember what we lowered. Someone tell me. Someone know my job better than me. Why not the 2 step? Because it should be higher. If anything, this should be $29. for the 5K. It's just the instant that we lowered, eh? I thought we lowered like the 3-step or something too. I can't remember. We make decisions and then like months later things happen because you got to make new creatives, you got to change the ads, you got to inform staff, you got to change the website, update, you know, things like this, right? Things take forever to do corporate world. You guys know me. I'm not a freaking corporate guy. I'm the lunatic behind the screen that likes to yell. What did we... No, 3-step is still the same price, right? 1-step might have been low. I don't know. Did the mini get lower? I don't even know. It's definitely the instant because the instant was like 27 or something before, I think. Yeah, you like my new tie? Sorry, sir. 29 will be hard because yeah, I understand. I understand, but it should be higher. Like, you guys should not be getting this privilege. This does not exist anywhere. But we do it because, hey, guess what? Maven was the first one to ever run the $19 2-step, right? And we had to increase it. We had to. And we did that for like a year. We had to increase it a bit. Just because that's the nature of business. Prices go up for things, right? Ooh, a sick website. Stop instigating. Bro, I should just go and tell the staff right now. I should just jack up the price for everyone on stream. Yeah, we have to keep that reputation of being the good guys. Hey, come down, bro. I want the better entry. MNQ, just ripping. Is Dustin here? I think I seen his name earlier. Dustin, bro. I ran that long up to like here, I think. Up to that level. From this morning. I got in like here and ran it up. Yeah. Yeah, wow. I was not expecting it to rip this hard though, without much for a pullback. So that's unreal. They're probably going to sell off at that weekly, the monthly or whatever it is. Weekly or monthly? Weekly. Yeah. There's probably going to be a sell there, so we'll see. Just looks like we might just be back in a bull market immediately after the 1-day bear market. Why is C-Trader more expensive than Match Trader? Because it costs more, bro. Like, vendors cost money, you know that. They're running a service. It costs money to use them. You think C-Trader just charges us nothing? Okay, so here's how things go, right? I'm not going to give you the exact numbers, right? But I'm going to show you roughly I'm going to show you roughly how things work, okay? So you've got we're going to use the 5K 2-step, okay? I'm going to show you roughly how things go, okay? And again, these are not the right numbers, okay? I'm just going to show you as an example of what a firm might do, okay? So there's multiple things that you got to pay for. One is your tech provider, right? And your tech provider might charge you something, right? So, you know, maybe we'll say 10% on or a couple bucks, right? Maybe charge you $1, right? Let's just do $1, right? So if you got 22, right? Take out $1, right, for a tech provider, okay? And then you're going to take out, depending on your software, right, for the trading terminal, take out another few dollars, okay? And I'm just giving you a rough example, okay? And that's just for the tech, okay? And then there's fees on like accepting processing payments. Okay, so we're going to take out another dollar. Okay, like the Stripe or whatever it is, right? You know, your payment provider, right? And then you might have fees on your payouts, right? So maybe another dollar. Okay, so right off the bat, you've only made $16 off of that, right? And then you need to pay for your payouts, right? So you have to be profitable. And this is the God honest truth of the industry. You have to be profitable on sales. Otherwise, your firm will go under, okay? It is impossible, basically impossible with the current meta of prop firms, unless you create something that is incredibly difficult to get payouts, to actually A-book and be profitable off of the A-book alone, okay? So let's say 50% of your profit or your expense goes to payouts, right? So what is that? $11, right? So minus $11, okay? So I'm just showing you an example. These are not the right numbers, right? So after you've made that sale, then you have, $5 left. There might be extra expenses somewhere, right? There might be, let's say you have a market, like sometimes there's marketing agencies that you work with, right? So maybe take another dollar, right? You could be taking a marketing agency, right? These are all things that firms might be using, right? Sometimes they have in-house marketing agencies. We have an in-house marketing. We have sort of in-house tech, right? So it's a bit different, right? But you can see that, hey, if you charge $22, you might only make, 18% off of that, right? And then you have to pay your staff, right? And what do you have for staff? You've got, you've got your tech, your developers, you've got your support, you've got your founders, you've got expenses to run the company, right? And you've got R&D, right? So if each of those things, just an example, if each of those things cost you $100,000, also like editors and whatnot, if each of those things cost you $100,000 times that, like say 5 sort of departments or whatever, okay? Like $500,000, right? Like, I'm getting not the right numbers. I'm just kind of saying easy numbers to work with, right? Maybe you have a flat fee of $500,000, okay? So if you're only making like $4 per each, right? Then you got to divide that by 4 or something. How do I do this? I think 500,000 divided by 4. You need to make, to break even, you know what I mean? To break even each month, you're going to have hundreds of thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of sales each month in order to not make any money. Do you see how complex that gets, right? Again, can't stress this enough. Those are not the right numbers. But you can see roughly how that, that might be a small to mid-sized firm, maybe, right? Somebody who's not, somebody who is not massive scale, right? Who has to use third-party operations, things like this, right? Maven website loads in under a second. Correct. It's the fastest loading website in the industry. I'm not sure how to check that. I think it's like F12 or something. You check the load speed somewhere in here. It's under a second. Shoot, they didn't come down to the level I wanted. Oh, there's another thing. Somebody just said something about KYC. That's another thing you have to pay for, okay? Bling, 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 bling. That's another thing you have to pay for. I'm back at my computer. I can do this. Animations.
Bling, 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 bling. You see all that money. Bling, 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 bling.
Should we do a giveaway or what? Okay, plus Maven. to enter the giveaway. We're going to spin the wheel this time. Boom, 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 boom. $20K instant, boys. Nice. That's sick. Someone's going to win a $20K instant. Yeah, it's like again, it's like another buck for KYC sort of thing. The thing is, not everyone needs to be KYC'd. You generally you KYC later. KYC does cost money, right? Every single thing that you use costs money, right? For the firm. Everything. Every little step along the way, right? And let me tell you something. Let's say it costs money to make an account, right? Let's say you make an account on MetaTrader or whatever, right? Let's say it costs like $1, right? If you then make another account and they pass, that costs another $1, right? There are some differences. Sometimes things are not always like that. But like, you don't realize that, hey, if you're a funded trader, there's a lot of things that cost extra on there. The KYC, the multiple accounts, obviously the payout, right? The payout takes a percentage too, you know what I mean? I'm gonna spin it. Nice, man. Nice, good name. You want a 20K instant? Open up a ticket in Maven's Discord. Wow, this is ripping, boys. That's wild. I was hoping they'd get us a fill, but they you can see here, right? They gained this, right? When did they gain? 2 hour? They gained this, and that's the zone, right? That they wanted to buy up. Gain that, come back into the zone, right?
Are you going to sell this top?
Yeah, I'll see if they sell off the top here. I'll see. I'm gonna take the sell. You'll get lucky eventually, bro, if you keep watching. If you're watching on Kick, too, you gain points from watching. You can buy accounts with eventually. I want to get in. I think that's a decent entry still. Oh, are they just buying it up there? Should we just sit in it? The thing is, I can't really DCA with Bitcoin because it moves so much more. I don't really want to DCA on Bitcoin. You were expecting a dump on the NAS today? Why? Why were you? It bought up the level we wanted, right? You might still get a dump just off the tops. going on with gold? Gold's up even further today. Eventually, gold will have a pretty decent dump down. But it won't be anything crazy, dude. Like, eventually it'll... Gold has just been such a joke, man. I don't know why we're not trading gold, honestly. We should just be trading gold.
There a big untested area from the crash where it jumped to Asia open on Monday.
It's a big untested area. Which pair? Wait, NASDAQ? How many Bitcoin do I have? None. I told you, bro. For safety? Hey, what's up, buddy? You got a bird again? Where do you keep getting these birds? No, go outside. He's still alive, too. Go outside. Go outside. Bring him outside. Yeah, good boy. Bring him outside. Bring him out.
NASDAQ.
Ah, go get him. He's flying away. Bro, Silas got a bird and he's friggin' literally flying in the house right now. What is this? Wait. He's like behind here. Meow, you gonna get the bird and bring him outside, or are you gonna have birds inside? Meow, meow. Where is he? You gotta keep him outside. Nice catch. Get him. It's a little baby bird that's flying around, bro. Right, he's back there. What's going on, bud? Get him. All right, where did he go? Jesus, bud. Crazy. Look at him go. Go, go. Nice catch, bud. You got him. Bring him outside. Oh man, it's chopping up. You can't bring birds inside, Bubs. I know you want to eat them. Go, 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 Mr. Bird. Oh, that bird's a goner, man. He's gonna be gone. Should I save him? Silas. Silas. Ah. You gonna get the bird? I don't want to grab the bird, man. He's literally flying, dude. He didn't even hurt him. He's just a baby, though. He's not very good at flying. Yeah, he eats a bird like every day. There's feathers on the carpet every day, pretty much. What's going on with Bitcoin? Okay, we're gonna fill our order, I think. Let's see. Yeah. There's the fill. Did you get him? Where is he? Oh my gosh, bro. Did you see this shit? Look at this. That's crazy, dude. Cat needs a friend. Bring him outside, bud. Fucking just a bird flying through my house, man. Oh, he's done for. Like, there's no chance he's gonna make it. I'm just not gonna try to catch a bird. I'm not a cat, you know? He likes to eat them, man. Every day a new one. Bring him outside, Silas. Can you go outside? You gonna eat them or what? Well, I guess that's the background noise. Okay, let's put this back on. The trade, nice. We got the fill. We want to see where things close, right? We want to see them buying in this zone, right? We're moving. Should we take we want to take another long here. We're gonna take a couple. 3 lots on that. And I think let's use this account.
Order filled.
Buy the Bitcoin there. At least there's a cat to deal with the poor bird. Bro, crazy, dude. Yeah, you want to trade silver, eh? I don't think many people trade silver. I think we could probably. I think the spread on silver is. I think. Oh yeah, he's done. Hey. Just ripped his whole arm off, didn't you? Can I bring him outside, bud? All right. Okay, I'm taking the bird outside. Oh. Get in there. Bird's going out. I got him. He's gone. Sorry, bud. You bring him inside, he goes outside again. I got him outside. Do you guys see that? I picked it up with a sweater and just threw him, and he flew and then he smacked into something, but so he might be fine. Not really my problem though. It's a bird. Yeah, where'd he go, eh? You upset? That's what you get. You know what's funny is all the peacocks ran to the bird to go eat it because they thought it was food. They thought I was feeding the peacocks. No, the Silas doesn't eat the mice. Actually, he eats the birds. But he'll just rip the mice apart and then leave them. Nah, hey buddy. Yeah, that's what you get. I know you're having fun. You're having fun, yes. You want to go get him? Come on. Go find him. He's out there. He's still sitting still. Look, look. Oh, bro, he got away. So I actually just set him up. I put Silas in front of the bird. I pointed at the bird. I'm like, here's the bird. And Silas fucked it up. He fucked it up. He still didn't even get the bird. The bird flew away. He hit him. And then the bird started flying and he flew off the balcony. he couldn't even get this one. Nice. We got the decent long there. Right off that level, huh? What do I feed the cat? Mostly birds, bro. He mostly, I'm being honest, he mostly just eats birds. I've had one bag of cat food for the past 9 months. One bag of cat food for 9 months, bro. I feed him some wet food in the morning. So, and I don't buy litter. He poops outside, right? So, I probably spend like $5 a month on food for Silas. That's it. He shits and eats outside, so yeah. He'll eat a bird every single day. Like one bag of cat food lasts a year. The bird and the cat. Yeah, bro. He loves to bring him inside and then show me. It's cute, right? He wants to show me what he caught. It's nice. Yeah, he's a hunter too, bro. Like father, like son, you know? What I'm doing, bro. That's a nice buy up. That looks good for Bitcoin. Rip it up, boy. This could be a decent long. I'm hesitant to be trading Bitcoin, you know? Like, but I think I can do it. I think the levels are just not as good. Oh, whoa. Nice. Okay.
Does Silas shit outside in winter?
Yeah, bro. He doesn't even have a litter box. He doesn't, does the text-to-speech still... Whoa, whoa. Can you guys hear the text-to-speech now that I'm back on the computer? Didn't I need to change it at all? I think you should be able to. Yeah, nice. Okay, good. Yeah, bro, he's a wild boy. Powell was speaking today. Ticket open, nice. Okay, all good, bro. I'll approve it in a moment. Somebody will approve it. Okay, we're in profit now on the truck. We're in profit on the long. Oh, I only longed one. I meant to long two. Whoopsie. I meant to have two down here on that. Oh well. You're welcome, Nas. Hopefully you do well. I think that might be the stream for today. There's not much to do. I'm probably going to short this level, see the reaction off of it. They're taking that as a support, hey? Isn't that nice? LAC. So I bought some. This is a lithium company. And I bought some of this guy too, sodium ion. And I bought some of this, but I can't buy it for some reason. It's not letting me. I need to approve securities or something. I don't know how to buy securities. I want this. This is a gold mining company. Lunar's rocketing, eh? Nice. We got a decent buy on Lunar. I'm just being a bit cautious. A lot of things are at tops right now. Don't necessarily. I want to just kind of wait. Coinbase looks like a good rally here. Master. Coinbase might be a good buy if they close the week strong here. We could get a good buy up to the top again. It's Palantir. Palantir's failing these levels, so I don't want to be in Palantir anymore. I think I have some Alibaba too. I want to average into Alibaba. I want to get some more down here. We had previously taken a long in Alibaba. Ran pretty good. Where's this gonna go, hey? What's the previous day? This is the previous day's high. Right. Yeah, they might sell it off there. When will I stream next? Tomorrow. Every day, basically. I occasionally take a day off. What's this? What is this stock? CPRI? What is that? I don't even know what that is. What is this stock even? It doesn't look great. CPRI. Kapari. What is a Kapari? Luxury goods. What is Kapari? I don't even know why I have this. Fashion. What? Why do I have them saved? Why do I care about fashion? I'm not sure why that's even saved. What the fuck is Kapari? First time joining the stream. Hey, thanks, man. Trade it for fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade it because it looks like shit right now. But if it reverses down here, like this is generally like a really good, like the ideal stock would be something that you believe in. I don't care about fashion, so this was not that case. But and then it would be a low, right? Like on a range like this. But something that you believe in long term, because then ultimately you just DCA all in the low, right? And then it rips up, you sell off the tops, and then you let more run. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the stream there and maybe do some work, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow.